Hello, everyone. I am Master Rein,
And I'm Silly Squirrel.
and we are Revive Me Bro Games, a gaming podcast where two best friends discuss cooperative games, multiplayer games, and so much more. And today is going to be another one of those so much more episodes because we have recently lost a legend of legends, a person that deserves a lot more than just one episode. But we're gonna get to it in just a second here. This is gonna be one of those special Revive Me Bro episodes where might have a little bit of feels at the end. But real quick, we're just gonna get right into it, you guys. We're gonna do a quick PSA here. We are available anywhere you get your podcasts. If you listen to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, please give us a 5-star review. It's free and it helps us support the pod. Plus, we are giving away free merch. All you got to do is send us a screenshot of your 5-star review to our email or social media with your name, address, and we will send you the goods wherever you are. Also, remember to check out our YouTube page with the latest streams and, of course, the pods. All right, everybody. I'm joined here by the one and only Silly Squirrel. Silly Squirrel, my brother. How you doing, man?
Just this one, I was not expecting to do a pod about this, and it got me thinking. You got me thinking a lot, and the one thing I will say is that this person meant more to the both of us than we thought it did. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
we didn't know.
The
We
more I
didn't
thought
know
about it,
how
I'm
much
like,
this person
yeah,
meant.
yeah. It's like the more I was like, wow, like.
Yeah.
Like, this person really did, make a difference. But yeah, whew.
Now, everybody, if you haven't been on TikTok or if you haven't been in any sort of anime gaming news at all, you by now you've heard. You even heard if you were on CNN and Fox News, whatever. The creator of the legendary series Dragon Ball Z and many other ones, Akira Toriyama, has passed. Sadly passed in a very sudden way, it feels like. Maybe we didn't know all of his health conditions, but when Silly Squirrel sent us in a text message in a group saying Akira Toriyama died, my first reaction, I wanted to be like, oh my god, no, but I was honestly just gonna like, oh, this is it. This is the end of the world.
Yeah, no joke.
No joke. That was my first thought. I was like, well, this is it. There's a solar eclipse happening this year. The National Guard's getting called. Akira Toriyama passed. And damn, dude. Like 2024 was supposed to be awesome. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like, it took me by surprise. I mean, I thought it was a joke. You know how many times you've seen those posts online that, so like, Gabriel Iglesias died, and you're like, nah, and it ended up not being true, But this one, like, it took a minute, and no joke, an hour after I sent you that text, I started getting texts from friends and a few family members. It was like they're telling me like a cousin passed away or like a brother, and it was,
Yep.
it was like, I think the last time I felt like this for an entertainer was when Eddie Guerrero.
I was
died
about to
back in
say
2005.
Eddie Guerrero. Yep.
Yeah, like where it was weird that someone that like this is not a wrestling podcast, of course, but I'm a huge wrestling fan. Eddie Guerrero was one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. When he passed away, like, it was like losing a hero. And
Yep.
I mean, people at school like came up to me and said, "Sorry, bro," and even the teacher like gave me a hug and said, "I'm so sorry," which was adorable, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like, I didn't know the guy, but they know what it meant, what this person meant to me. And Akira Toriyama, like I was mentioning earlier, like, a lot of what we do and what we like and how we are really does, we owe it to him.
Yeah, man.
Especially in the Latin American community. Like, I'm sure it's been a meme at this point where it's like how much Latinos have gone crazy
No, listen.
because of Toriyama's death.
I literally told my wife when he passed, I was like, you don't understand, wife. Like, this man has affected like 2 out of every 3 Hispanic males. Like, it was.
I love a meme that said, go hug your fellow Hispanic. He's hurting.
Yes! There was this one TikTok that this dude was like crying in the bathroom and he's just like, Goku, ¿por qué? No, Goku, no! ¿Por qué? Oh my god. You know what? The day he passed was like International Women's Day or whatever. But like, I'm sorry, ladies. Like, we couldn't do anything that day, dude. We were in pain, okay? My wife understood. All of my Hispanic like brothers' wives understood. You know what I'm saying? They were just like, we were hurt. As soon as we heard the news, dude, we were hurting, dude. We were just like, dude. And as soon as it sets in, dude.
I can just imagine like, Feliz Día de la Mujer. ¿Qué día de la mujer? Ni qué madre se murió. Akira Toriyama.
Se murió Akira Toriyama. Se murió Sensei. Ay, mujer, me duele el corazón.
Ah, huevo. My heart.
No, dude. No, but we're not joking around. I'm like 100% serious. So there was gatherings like around the world for Akira Toriyama's death, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, this maybe haven't been confirmed yet, but I'm pretty sure like the biggest gathering to like honor him was like in Buenos Aires, which was like they said it was 30,000 people. I don't think it was that many people.
Yeah,
but maybe.
Yeah,
but who knows? Maybe there was like even like 8,000 people gathering like that. It still shows that like
Argentinians love Dragon Ball.
Yes, dude, they still went out and gathered. And then there's all these people talking about how like the cartel chilled out for like a little while and ceasefired to like honor his death or whatever. Dude, if that's real, dude, hats off. Hats off.
Incredible. And also like, you know, like in the soccer world, there was a lot of teams that they did tifos. And if you don't know, a tifo is basically like a huge poster that people hold up that is the size of basically those seats. Like you have to really Google it and to imagine it, but just some of these tifos, even especially in Germany, are just incredible. And the Dragon Ball ones always make me like, even before he passed away, it was just like, that is so badass.
Oh, yes. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, dude.
And like a lot of soccer players did they celebrated doing like a Dragon Ball Z reference, you know, like holding your fingers in the forehead with the Kamehameha or holding a Dragon Ball, you know, like it's fascinating, really, because like even like soccer Instagram posts were dedicated to Akira Toriyama. Like AC Milan from Italy had a post. Like
dude,
God, like I'm forgetting what other ones, like Boca Juniors, I believe, had one, which is in Argentina.
Amazing. It's
like even Managua, where we're from, Nicaragua, like Managua, our city, had a post about Akira Toriyama. The president of El Salvador said an official communique, an official statement saying that they, saying to the Japanese people,
international political official. This is like not a joke, dude.
I have no affiliation or anything with the Salvadorian president, but that to me is like, bro, that's class.
That's class. The man has good taste. The man has class. The man gets it. The man gets it. All right. Yeah, no, dude. Like it's incredible. Just like seeing like the worldwide, like the whole world was like for a solid week. The whole world was totally mourning his death, dude. It felt like anyone who had watched Dragon Ball, you know, Dragon Ball Z at some point, who liked it a little bit, was hurting, dude. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of people who have seen this show. I mean, it was for free on the internet. It's still for free on the internet. Like all of it. Like you can find it. Yeah. It's just stream all of it. Dude, that's exactly how all of Latin America have watched this shit, dude. They just fucking stream this thing, dude. And they just watched it but look at like how important it's affected our society that we have dudes who just will go out in the middle of a soccer match or a game or whatever and just so bad, you know, and like they're pretending to power up or whatever. Dude, I've in the middle of the night with my buddies just like got Super Saiyan. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've done it, dude. Like, yeah, of course.
I
dude.
mean, same, of course.
Exactly, dude. Like, it's exactly. We would be lying if we said we didn't do that.
But I remember in high school, you and I would like do it or like go like Kamehameha or you know go or I'm gonna be Super Saiyan or just oh God, like it's ridiculous, dude. But like the man really did like okay, so like. Besides just the, you know, we all grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, or at least, you know, people that did, right? Like Master Rein and I and a few other our friends. Like, here's the first thing I'm going to say. Master Rein and I are constantly, since the day we became friends, constantly joking that he is Goku and I'm Vegeta. And his characters in video games would be called Go-Link, Goku and Link. And then I would be either Vegito or something like that, yeah. And like, because, you know, not just to use Vegeta, I mean, I figured like just Vegito since we were both kind of doing combinations there. But like, it's the older we get, the more we realize we are very similar to those characters, you know, in terms of like personalities and the way we like, we like interact with even our children. Not to say that, okay, first of all, Goku is not a bad father. I'm just gonna say that that's a Dragon Ball Z abridged joke. But if you watch the show and Vegeta and you've actually hugged your daughter. Not a bad father. Yes, I know. I mean, I actually love my daughter to death. I don't punch him in the gut, you know. Or tell anyway.
But I get what you're saying though.
Like, yeah, so like a lot of like, you know, his, you know, Vegeta's all about like the way he thinks, and he's kind of very square and all that, and kind of a pissy dude, you know. And people that know me, it's funny, like people think I have like a temper, but then my wife is like, no, you don't. I don't understand why. Like I do get mad. You know, like anyone, but especially my family thinks that I'm just like this little brown explosive boy. But it's more like Vegeta, where it's like Vegeta just looks like he's always pissed, but he's thinking. He just doesn't show a lot of emotion. I'm not like that, but I can see how people might see me like that from time to time. And then, like, Master Rein, you meet him, and he's just this ball of energy. Like, basically sucks the energy off a room because all he does is be like, "What's up, motherfuckers?" You know, like, it's the funny thing is when we're together, we're both loud as fuck. And our relationship is, you know, it's based off of us liking a lot of the same stuff. But, like, Dragon Ball Z is definitely on the top.
Definitely is like, top 3.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like, dude. I found someone who's just as passionate about Dragon Ball like me. And even though, yes, our school was full of people that love Dragon Ball, it's like, but not at the same level.
No,
it's like myself. No, Master Rein was the only one that's like, bro. like we would talk about like the movies and watch them, and then talk about like who's your favorite like villain, like just things like that. And then playing the video games, of course. Like I had Budokai 1 on the PlayStation 2. So yeah, like that's like one thing for sure.
I mean, till this day, dude. Like, till this day. Yeah. Literally.
Yeah.
That's why we're here. Till this day, dude. Still love the show. You know. I'm still gonna rewatch that show in the future, dude. Like the whole thing. Like, once my daughter's old enough, we're watching Dragon Ball Z together, dude, and I'm just gonna be like tearing up, like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, these are the tales of my youth.
I know.
When I was
I
a
can't
young
wait till my
lad.
daughter and I are lifting hands. Yeah, yeah. Like,
Oh my god, I
and you also got
know.
to think too. Like, every time we worked out when we were kids, what was the one thing we wanted to be? We wanted to be as yoked as Vegeta and Goku.
Uh-huh. Yeah, dude. You would
um,
know 90% of men at the gym are doing it for Goku. They're not doing it for the girl. They're doing it for Goku. Unless the dude had his heart broken by a girl, that's what got him there, but now he's doing it for Goku.
yeah.
Like, I'm telling you. I'm
Like,
telling you right now. All right? It's about Goku
yeah,
games, dude.
I was wearing my Vegeta. I was wearing my Vegeta workout shirt for like the whole week. I don't care if people are like, "Didn't you wear that yesterday?" Yes, I did.
Yes.
And I'm gonna keep wearing it.
Yeah, man. My Goku shirt is my like official like music festival, music show outfit, dude. I use it every time. And like the thing is like I get complimented on it every time. People be like, yo,
Same.
Goku. Because it's just like
same.
it really is that big, man. Like it's just man, like look at like it's just like listen to us just kind of like, reminiscing about all this stuff. Cause like it really like what Akira Toriyama created really was that important. I mean, how many other creators and whatnot have been inspired, like shows, games, whatever, inspired because of Dragon Ball Z, or rather because of Akira Toriyama, dude. Like it's a lot, dude. Like man, and it's stuff that he worked on that like I didn't realize, and I'm like still realizing like dang, like this dude was just like the actual legend, dude. An actual legend, like a legend of legends, dude. Like man, we really lost one. You know what I'm saying? Like it really. Yeah. I mean, like I was watching the TikToks and I straight up teared up, dude. I'm just like, this fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah, like just understand this, like to put it in perspective for our American listeners. On Twitter, Akira Toriyama's death was trending higher than the United States President's State of the Union, which tends to be pretty up there when it comes to, like trending and people being informed on it. Like it had way more interactions on Twitter, which is, for me, it's insane.
That was the news for the week, like it really was. And the thing is, it's that like it still stings, and like we're gonna be thinking about it for a long time. That like we lost him in a weird way, but maybe hopefully like he was finished. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was finished blessing the world with his works. You know what I'm saying? And the truth is that Dragon Ball Super is in the hands of somebody else. Like he's now the one who's, I believe, heading Dragon Ball Super. I mean, I know he's the illustrator for it, inspired by obviously Akira Toriyama. So like, he's definitely the main illustrator now. I'm assuming, right?
I mean,
crazy.
We'll see. I just read that the Dragon Ball Super manga is on hold right now, or in hiatus. We don't know.
Well, I'm not surprised about that. Yeah.
No, not at all.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense though, because it's kind of like, what do you do? Like, this was hard, dude. Yeah.
I was just thinking about the amount of games that were released, that are Toriyama related. So, like, not only do you have a new anime, a Dragon Ball anime coming out soon, possibly a Dragon Ball Super show. Yeah, Daima. The season, probably another Dragon Ball Super season. The fact that he released a movie. What was last year? The one with Piccolo and Gohan.
Yes, Dragon Ball Superhero.
I'm forgetting which. Yeah, exactly. Then he has this this new game coming out. I think today they released a demo for it. It was the
it's like Budokai 3 almost. Or Budokai 4?
No. It's the RPG. The RPG. There's a new RPG coming out with Akira Toriyama's artwork called Sandland.
Oh.
Yeah, today they released a demo for people to play. Guy was just constantly there was a lot of things that he did, especially in video games too, that not just was he, everyone knew him because of Dragon Ball, but you have games like Chrono Trigger, Dragon Quest, of course,
Chrono Trigger,
Blue Dragon, Sandland that's coming soon. Just Dragon Quest alone would have made him famous, the fact that you still get a ton of Dragon Ball Z games coming out, and you're gonna have the new Sparking game coming out soon.
That's the one I was thinking about
And
earlier.
I'll be I'll be honest. I think Dragon Ball Z games are the best anime video games out there.
Oh,
They've been the best
100%.
since PlayStation
100%.
2. Yeah,
100%.
because I've played the Yu Yu Hakushos and these other anime, the One Pieces, and even the Naruto Shippuden, Ninja Storm
The Ninja
games,
Storms are
and
alright,
they're
yeah.
all they all take
fun.
from Budokai Tenkaichi and Budokai 3, and
Mhm.
I'm sorry, but like there's a reason why, so let's say the Dragon Ball Fighters is still up there for competitive fighting games. Like, it's a
Yep.
good game.
Yeah.
It's a very, very good game. I still play it now and then, and yeah, it's just, we really did lose someone who had his hand on all things media, all the things we like. If it weren't for him, you wouldn't have your One Pieces or your Bleach or your Yu Yu Hakushos and
Anime landscape would look
Not-
different.
yes, I mean, what other character has been the ambassador for the Olympics? Besides Goku, I haven't heard anyone else really.
Well, here's something important, or something that, like, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say, I think, when people debate, oh, what's like the most important anime of all time, what's like the biggest anime, I think at this point, I think it's fair to say it's Dragon Ball Z, man, because, like, not just because, like, I'm biased about it, but, like, listen to what everyone said when Akira Toriyama died, dude, and all of these other creators of other shows, what they were saying. Like, it was out of respect, but I think it was a little bit more than that, dude. Like, I think it really was, like, Dragon Ball Z really was, like, that inspiring. Like, and if you watch the show, and you really enjoyed the show, were a fan of it, like, you got the feeling. You know what the feeling is when, like, Goku powers up and beats an enemy or whatever, they get through it or whatever. It's awesome. That's it. Like, I get that people be like, oh, that story's just like, man, like, character developments. Like, I don't care about that. like the show itself is so, it is what it is, great on its own. Like, it's always been great. And I think, like, despite its flaws that it may have and whatnot, I think, honestly, I'm getting a feeling that it's fair to say, especially the more we go into the future, that, like, Dragon Ball Z is probably like the most prolific anime / manga out there, and therefore, kind of like the hierarchy, not like the hierarchy, like the top of the tip of the spear of anime, I guess, if that makes sense. It's just like this thing is such a big freaking deal to, like, the entirety of the anime world. Like there's a lot of shows, there's a lot of animes that we love. And, like, sure, if a lot of if a creator of a certain anime may have passed, like, it's gonna hurt, right? Like, we're gonna be, damn, it sucks.
Yeah.
But this one was different, dude. I mean, sure, we were watching it when we were younger and everything and all that kind of stuff. But, like, still, dude, like, this one was different. And, like, if you haven't given yourself the chance to watch Dragon Ball Z, just do it. Just freaking do it. Like, get into anime. Like, do it. Do yourself a favor. American media kind of sucks right now. Watch anime.
Yeah, like, it's like, we're not saying it's the best anime ever. I mean, there's definitely a lot of animes out there that are better than Dragon Ball Z in terms of maybe the
that's like best,
right?
Yeah,
but
right.
Yeah, like anyone can say Full Metal Alchemist, just to name a few, or Berserk is a better manga. Like, again, what we're saying is, when it comes to influence, though, like, Dragon Ball Z became kind of like the gateway drug for anime. Like, a lot of kids started watching Dragon Ball Z because it was cool, it was colorful, the characters were easy to understand. Like, you didn't really have to watch so many episodes to understand, like, who Goku was, who Gohan was. Like, you kind of get it by watching just an episode or two. And that was the cool thing. It took me a long time to watch Dragon Ball Z from, like, the first episode to the last. Like, I would usually catch reruns, and I would watch, like, oh, the fight against Vegeta, and then or watch the fight against Frieza. And it wasn't like I was, every week I was watching, because, like, sometimes I could, sometimes I couldn't. But that's the thing. It's like, even if I watched, like, 10 episodes later, I kind of already know what's going on. I understand that this is the big bad villain, and I understand Goku. But then when you watch it, the older you get, and the more you can like watch it, sequentially, the more you realize, like, wow, this is actually really well thought out. It has really good momentum. Like the story, like I can tell you the story from beginning to end easily, and that is like not a lot of anime can do that. I mean, you're gonna tell me you can do that with One Piece? I don't.
Good luck.
That's my hot take. Yeah, that's my hot take.
Good luck. You can simplify the story of One Piece, I guess, but still.
Yeah, it's still shit. 1,000 episodes.
Yeah.
My lord.
Yeah, for real.
But like, that's kind of the thing where it's the anime really became like it sparked people's interest, and I mean even Toonami did a little shout out to Akira Toriyama because without Dragon Ball Z, Toonami
would not be what it is. No,
exactly, and it's
Toonami
like,
would not
I
be
watched
what it
Dragon
is.
Ball Z, then exactly, and then like the next show is Cowboy Bebop. Sure, I'll watch that, or it was Yu Yu Hakusho. I'll watch that. Outlaw Star, and
Inuyasha.
Again, it allowed exactly Inuyasha, Sailor Moon. Like it allowed you to really give these a shot. Because I'm like, well, damn, I like Dragon Ball Z. Oh, Japanese animation. That's cool. What else is cool?
Listen, one of the most important moments in anime is the first time Goku went Super Saiyan on Namek.
Amen.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Amen.
Tell me I'm wrong, dude. One of the most important moments in anime. That shit is so fucking hype. Dude, that shit was so important, dude, for anime. I don't care what you say about, Dragon Ball Z might be... No, it's a boring story. I don't care, dude. That moment. And then later on, when Gohan goes Super Saiyan 2 and, like, goes to Android, was it Android 15 or 16, whatever, goes like, Gohan, let's go. And he gets his head smashed and Gohan breaks.
That was really good.
Damn! And then Gohan is blasting so away, and his dad comes and he's just like, "It's okay, Gohan. God damn it! Fuck, tell me like that's not an important anime moment. That's not an important storytelling, like pop culture moment, dude. Gosh, dude.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I agree.
Like seriously, straight up pop culture moment. And then like how many shows that we now see where like characters like power up in like a weird way that's just totally reminiscent to Dragon Ball, dude.
I mean,
dude,
geez, just even thinking about it, I'm getting chills. I remember the
Right?
day and what I was doing when I saw, like, I remember the day Goku turned into a Super Saiyan, and I remember the day that Goku, like, the Namek exploded and all that. Like, I remember that, and I was mad that I couldn't watch that episode. You know, and it's just, oh god, like it just takes me back.
Yes,
and
dude. Oh my gosh.
And the other thing I wanted to mention too, and this is again more of a personal thing, but I wouldn't have the job I have now if it wasn't for Dragon Ball Z. I actually the other day I shared this at work with a few coworkers, but the reason I became an editor was because I wanted to do Dragon Ball Z anime music videos. Shout
out to the Dragon Ball Z edits from back in the day. Shout out to the DBZ edits, dude.
Dude, those are sick. Like
sick.
Yeah, so shout out to Noel Morales and Rodrigo Tercero. But like they straight up saw me checking out a Dragon Ball Z website and they're like, dude, we got to show you something. And these guys were upperclassmen, like junior year, I think, when I was like not even a freshman. I was like in 8th grade. And they showed me this video with like Vegeta and Limp Bizkit's My Way. And I think the editor's name was Beowulf, if I remember correctly.
Yes,
and
dude.
When I watched it, I'm like, I want to do that. I cannot believe you can do that. You can do that? And I learned to edit because I wanted to do that. And my first ever edit was a Dragon Ball Z music video with fucking Halo music.
Yeah, dude.
And now I have a job, you know. had a really good job editing, and it pays for this podcast. It's insane how like we've come. I can't, it's come full circle, and oh boy, like yeah, like that's how important, at least like to me, like Dragon Ball is. Like so much of my life has revolved around the characters this man created, and
bro, I grew my hair out long because if anybody would ever grow Super Saiyan, it would be me, so that my hair would actually look cool like Goku's and all golden and shit. That's the only reason I have long hair. If I'm being honest.
That's the only reason.
So I could one day have Super Saiyan 3 golden hair. It's the only reason. That's it.
Yeah.
That's why. That's a specific reason why if you look at my hair, it's like not sculpted at all. I just straight up grew it out. I didn't do anything to it, okay? It's because when I go Super Saiyan, I just want to look cool.
I don't blame you, buddy. I don't blame you.
Oh my god! I feel like the older I get, I feel like the more I have like a Vegeta hairline, though.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, just kind of like closing thoughts here, because I know this is a special episode here. It's really more of a memorial episode, where we're talking about just our feels and whatnot. Really, just to kind of let it out as men. Damn it, man, gotta talk about their feelings too. But listen, this is important because, like, okay, as kids, like growing up, this hits you in a way where you're just like, damn, I gotta try harder in life. Look at this Goku dude. Look at these Saiyans. They're just like training and whatnot. And like, there's something inspiring about that. You know what I'm saying? And like, the show is so simple where these dudes just get buffer and stronger, and there's more these new enemies that come around and they take them out and whatever. That's literally it. But like within that though, there's this like hero's journey that like you get taken on. And you feel like you're a part of it, right? And you go through the struggles that they go through within getting stronger. And at the end, they're going to beat the enemies one way or another, right? But it's just like within that struggle and getting there, it's just been so meaningful to the lives of many men and women out there. But like just for freaking Hispanic guys, though, I don't know what it is, dude. It freaking hit us hard.
I don't know.
It really did.
It's just it's a combination of the characters. It's a combination of the voice actors. Like the voice actors are so damn good. So damn good.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's like Latinos just like we
get it.
For Goku.
We get it. We just go, dude. Yeah, dude. What the heck, man? I hope Akira Toriyama like gets to heaven and just like realizes like, oh my gosh, like look at all of these fans.
I know. I hope he's looking down like, damn.
Damn.
I think he knows it. I'm sure he knows. Like, I mean, there's a reason why he kept working on this IP.
They had issues with Mexico. I mean, they told Mexico to cease and desist, like streaming it to their channels, and Mexico was like, we're gonna fuck around.
He's like, no way.
No way. Está muy bueno, güey.
Está buenísimo. Ese pícoro.
Dude, how many Mexican dads out there? How many Mexican dads out there have a Goku statue like hidden away in their room somewhere, or some sort of like, I know, like Dragon Ball Z, like expensive thing? Yeah, that like their wife is just like, what the did you buy that shit? But like it's in there, and that's Spanish dad. It's like that's his most prized possession. If there's a fire, they're getting the kid, maybe the gaming system, and 100% that DBZ toy.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I mean, how can I forget? Master Rein made Dragon Balls as a wedding gift. How can I forget
how many hours I spent on that, dude?
Balls for me. I have them, bro.
I easily spent 50 hours working on that, dude. They came out okay, I think, but like that was like one of like the hardest like jobs that I ever take on, dude. Like I literally like had to figure everything out, made them from scratch, dude. So you can call me Kami, I guess.
Yeah. I know, yeah. So before we leave, I will say if you're think yes, we are a co-op podcast, right? So the I've recently discovered, besides the fighting games, there's only two true co-op Dragon Ball Z games. And this one counts as two games.
Really?
Xenoverse 1 and 2 counts as I should say that again. This one counts as one game. So like Xenoverse 1 and 2 are co-op. And they're online co-op, and it's the most accessible Dragon Ball Z co-op games you can play at the moment. I believe they were even on sale on Steam just not so long ago.
Oh, they are a great price.
That one, I played that with Sapito for a bit back when it came out, and then the other Dragon Ball Z co-op, and this one my brother and I played a lot, is Dragon Ball Z Sagas. This game came out in the PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube. Not that good of a game. I'll just say that. But what's the one thing we've learned by playing co-op games? If you play with a friend, you will make it fun somehow. And I played with my brother this game a lot. And it was schlocky, it was repetitive, it was sometimes a little stupid. But the feeling of fighting as like Goku and Piccolo against Cybermen, or Goku and Gohan against like the Saiyans, like it's pretty neat, and it's never been done again. And I mean, I can see why, but if you can get your hands on the game, just play it. It is worth playing, and I don't know, maybe we should find it and stream it sometime, but if we can like emulate it or something, but. Yeah, those are two co-op games, Dragon Ball Z games, besides the fighting game. So, shout out to Sagas, probably one of the shittier Dragon Ball games, but still fun.
Yeah, that's such a good point about the multiplayer games, right? I guess this is a good way, to wrap up this episode, man. You're gonna hear me talking about this for a minute about streams and whatnot, man. Every time I think about Dragon Ball Z, I'm gonna be like, damn, we lost a good one, dude.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. So you have any final thoughts, real quick?
It's amazing. Like I think once, like it's not the same as when a family or a friend passes away, right? But someone like Akira Toriyama is someone who transcends cultures and languages, and the more I think about it, the more I find it amazing that someone's story can translate so well to so many different cultures and people. And like, yeah, like I mean, sometimes Japanese anime can be daunting because there's a lot of cultural significance and a lot of things you have to consider. Like I'm thinking like like Gundam, or I'm thinking even Yu Yu Hakusho, where it's like the more you understand Japanese culture, the more you'll appreciate those. Dragon Ball Z, like it can be as deep as you want it to be, or it can be as shallow as you want it to be. And I love the fact that Akira Toriyama made it that way.
Yeah.
And to be honest, like my wife read the whole Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z manga, and she's not she doesn't read that many mangas. She doesn't read a lot of fiction, but she took the time to read all of that because she connected with the story, and I think that speaks louder than anything. So Akira Toriyama,
Amen
you
to
will
that.
be missed, and thank you for everything.
Couldn't have said it better myself, my friend, dude. That is 100% the truth. He actually touched all of our lives somehow and created one of the absolute most important stories that we grew up on, and into our elderly age, we will continue to respect and love and hold near and dear to our consciousness. Like, damn, dude. Akira Toriyama, may you rest in peace. May your family May your family be blessed and well in your absence. And damn, and may the story of Dragon Ball Z be in good ass hands from here on out, because we've seen what Disney can do. We've seen what can happen to the best IPs. So may Dragon Ball be in good hands, dude. Oh, damn. Well, I guess that's it for today's episode, everybody. Thank you for joining us. This was a little bit of a heavy one. We could definitely say a lot more about the Akira Toriyama, but definitely catch us on stream, catch us in other pods. You'll be hearing us talk about it some more here and there. Everybody, remember to follow us on all the social medias. Check out all our links. Remember to leave us a comment, and we are. Remember to leave us a comment, and we are looking forward to our next episode. This is Master Rein and Silly Squirrel signing out. And remember, everybody, never stop reviving.
Peace.
Kind of weird. Okay, I'm up on revive Akira Toriyama now. We can't use the Dragon Balls to revive him. It's not gonna work. Somebody get to the Dragon Balls. God damn it.